What's up? It's your boy Carcino. Know who it is. They know who you love. Listen, you guys been going crazy talking about this song and wanted me to get into it and talk about this LP. Off the initial first listen. What's up? I see you guys. I see you, Dave Ross. Off the initial first listen, I can tell you straight up and down about this album. I'm not that impressed. Okay? I'm not that impressed. And everybody's gonna say, "Well, you hate Nicki Minaj, or you never da 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 da." Let's get into it. Barbie Dreams, you guys. That is the best song on the album, actually, and it's depressing that it is. So we can get into it right now, and it's oh no, it's not Pink Print quality at all. No, Pink Print was way better than this. Way better. Now, going into this album review, this is off the first listen. So I don't remember the name of certain songs. But it's very clear that the album lacks, it's more like a playlist. You understand? Some of the songs sound dated. Like you could tell Rich Sex is dated. It don't sound like it fits with the theme. It's like she had different directions as to where she wanted to go with the LP. It's saying, okay, this is what I'm thinking that the LP is going to be. When you listen to this album, you don't know what this LP is. You don't. It sounds like a collaboration, and it sounds like a compilation album, basically. It's a compilation of featured artists and songs here and there that she probably got out of her greatest hits. So this album sounds like I'm just getting rid of all this old songs I've spent money on, and we can put it together. There isn't any concept. It's like the concept started like with the very first song on there, the Ganja Burns. I thought that was a pretty good direction. I said, okay, I like this beat. I like it's something new from Nicki. Like Ganya Burns is a little something new from her. You know, she was talking about some other things and taking shots behind the scenes on certain people. Like you hear Hard White. Hard White sound like it was done probably 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. She's bitter and sound like Cardi at this song. So she's taking shots there. But it sounds so dated that even Chung Lee, the song that everybody liked when they played the doggone kazoo, I'm like, who hired the kazoo guy? Who's the producer that said, you know what I need? You know what's gonna really blow this song off? Forget the drums. We need the kazoo guy. Call the kazoo guy up, baby. I got a fever. And the cure is more kazoo. Oh my gosh. Give me more kazoo, baby. Now, if you listen to Chung Lee, which we did over the summer, it's one of those songs that bounced in the club. It was hot, then it just faded out because it wasn't a song of any substance. But if you listen to the skeleton of the song, you will know that it is the same song for another song she has on her album that's called "Good Form." When it came on, I was like, "Didn't I just hear this?" did not just hear this song. Good Form is nothing but Chung Lee. I bet you'll know it now because I'm pointing it out to you. But if you go back and you listen to Good Form and you listen to Chung Lee, it's the same song. The skeleton fits right over. It seemed like this is what they had for the beat. They wanted to work with that, and they changed it into something else. This album is a collaboration of songs that sound the same or sound like another song you basically heard before, and the direction does not exist. And her bars, like she's bragging sometimes about her bars. It's like this is average. And some of it is like, I'm like, did she have Kid writing for her from G Unit? Is he helping you with some of these bars? Because I swear some of this sound like Kid bars. I like LLC. I like that track. I like Good Form because it sounds just like it sounds just like they fired him for that beat. They just said, well, take the kazoo guy out. He's like, he just showed up for his one check. Barbie Dreams, which is nothing. That's the best song on the album, where she's basically name dropping all these artists, and you guys are taking it all serious. Don't take all that stuff serious. It's all fake. Okay? She's joking. Just, but the song now that came out back in, it wasn't even released. It was an unreleased song by Biggie that was on a promo tape. They never released the song. So once he passed and stuff, all these songs started coming out. Some people already had the song, but he was basically dissing everybody in the song and talking about, I'm just playing, listen to what I'm saying. But Little Kim remade it already. Call her Dreams of Sleeping with an R&B dude, and she was just going through all the R&B guys. And Queen, I mean, so she really did it. So when Nicki did it, it's like, well, you ain't cool with Kim. How you just gonna go and do that? But if the song fits in today's time, because everybody is stupid and they're on social media, so they're gonna take it. They're gonna make memes. They're gonna be, oh my god! I can just imagine. I haven't even been on there, but I know how social media is. I know how people are. They hear somebody's name. They hear some. Oh, she's going in, and they put fire emojis up before the song's even complete. She just did Drake. She just Young Thug. It's just the team. It's the new era. Had all this came out, if all half these artists' albums came out during this social media climate, you'd have been seeing a lot of different faces on a lot of this playbacks. Stuff like Bed, these are not songs for me. This is something for her Barbs. So the Barbs, they'll tear all that up. And new generation, man, yeah. I can't knock it. Bed was whack, I know it. Yes, it did. It didn't work for me. And what I mean, if it don't work normally, I'm aware of, even if it's not for me, I could take myself out of the equation and say if the song is good or not, or if this will work for this group, or these people will love it. I don't like the song, but this song would be a hit. I could take myself out of the equation. I don't have that type of pride to where I can't do that. My thing is this. If the project isn't working, I can tell if it's not working. Bed does not work. That's not a song that's going to chart and stay up there. Did this guy just said good form doesn't sound like Chung Lee? You could never be in music, sir. If you're a rapper, Day, please don't even get in the don't even pick up a microphone. Don't even try to sync music up. Just go take a walk. Cause if you sit up here and tell me good form does not sound like Chung Lee, when it is the exact same skeleton, then you just don't understand music. I cannot help you. I cannot help you, sir. Now, the Eminem song was the Majesty. Now, Majesty comes on, and it's vintage Eminem using different styles and inventing, but it just didn't fit. I mean, this seemed more like an Eminem song for his album more than a Nicki Minaj thing. The song just don't fit. It's not that what she probably knew it didn't work, but it's like, do you tell Eminem it doesn't work? Who was nice enough to do a song for your album? It becomes, is that the narrative? But it's like, hey, I got a verse from Eminem, so now I got to roll with it. Because believe me, that happens more than you think. You see, 50 Cent and Andre 3000 did a song together. You guys have never heard the song. 50 Cent and 3 Stacks did a song together. And you guys have never heard it. And you know why you never heard that song? Because when it was made, 3 Stacks went to 50 and said, yeah, don't even put that out. That's just terrible. Don't even put that out. And he was 50 was saying it in his head the whole time. This song is bad. It's not working like we concepted it. Like how they thought it was gonna sound when they put it together. 3 Stacks told him, please don't put that out. And he didn't. 50 was like, no, I wasn't going to put this out because this was terrible. They tried it different ways. It just didn't work. So he's like, man, we spent all that time, all that money in the studio, and it just wasn't working. And this was during the Curtis album. So it's very common. This happens over and over again in the music industry. But 50 wasn't going to be the one to tell 3 Stacks, man, this song sucks. Oh, it's just not working, man. Let's try something else. Because he didn't want to hurt the guy's feelings. I'm going to have to give it. This is the first listen of this album. Some songs I don't even know the name of. But I could tell you from first listen, this album will be completely forgotten. Completely forgotten. Really soon. It's not an album that's going to stand. They're going to be spending wasted marketing dollars. This album, nothing off this album jumps out at you. Nothing jumps out. Barbie Dreams is the only thing that jumps out. I like Ganja Burns because it was something a little different from Nicki. And I like LLC. You know, that's some good vintage hip hops there. Hard White, I still like the beat on that. I like the beat on Hard White, and she's trying to diss people, but Hard White is alright. You know, it's some of the songs is like, it's alright, but this ain't Nicki. And then like some people, the Weeknd song, she don't fit. Nicki can't sing. You know, I mean, she doesn't have the singing cadence to, some people can't sing, but they make the song sound good. It don't sound good when she's just like, oh, I'm gonna try to hit these notes and sing. You don't sing, Nicki. It's not your thing. Ganja Burns was nice. The beat was nice. It had a different. It was a different Nicki Minaj. And then it sounds like it lost direction. It's like she said, I'm gonna go in this direction. And then she said, nah, forget it. I'm gonna do this. Nah, forget it. Now I'm gonna do this. Nah, forget it. I'm gonna do that. That's how this album is. At one point, it sounded like at one point she's dissing Cardi. At one point she's dissing Cardi. At this point, she's dissing. At this point, she's dissing. Like anybody who in the game, they all copy it off her. And it's at another point where she wants to be inspirational, like she wants to inspire people to do something. Then the next one, she's boasting and bragging and, braggadocious. And I don't know. The rest of it is just she wants to be an auto tune rap star. Then, of course, she went with her Trinidadian, princess, Foxy, who just was not ready. Fox was just not ready to be out there like that. She wasn't. Now that I love the beat with her, and that thing was laid up for them to destroy that track. That was like the last song on the album. Foxy really didn't come off like she should have. She just wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. Yeah, she was taking shots at Cardi and Remy. So that's what I'm saying. These songs are dated. It sounded like these songs were dated from like one song was probably made in 2016, 2017. This one was made a week ago. This one was made you could tell it doesn't sync well as an album. And I'm quite sure anybody reviewing the album will see that. This is off my first listen. Off my first listen. Now I can go back and point out different things of it off first listen. Just certain lyrics, certain things she said. She's bragging about having Chinese tattoos on her body, and I'm like, you Trinidadian. Uh-oh. I'm like, you Trinidadian. Look at that. Nicki people then came and slapped the phone out of the air. Ain't that crazy? How they do that? They got some new stuff. Right now. See, you're just the person we was person we just talked about with the Barbie dream. You see, you wasn't here when we talked about it. But 29, you're 29. You see what we were talking about with social media? And I tell you, that song is a fake. It is all a joke, played off of things that happened during social media times. So she's having fun. The song says she's just playing. This is a copy of what Biggie did when he went through all the R&B girls. Little Kim made a remake of this on her Notorious KIM album called Dreams of Effing and R&B Ick. Right. You just thought that she was mimicking Little Kim. But that's why she said shouts out to Biggie because he did the original. She probably didn't know Biggie did the original either. But because we're in a social media era and she just name dropping all these names and saying things to it, even though they're not true, everybody's gonna hold on to it. Do you really think Young Thug was still in dresses from Nicki Minaj? Come on. But it don't matter. It's memes, it's social media, it's hits, and Barbie Dreams is gonna get a lot of attention. Now I could see Meek Mill doing that though. Yeah, I do believe Young Thug was still in dresses. But no, like I said, there's some songs on there that I'm trying to think that they're not for everybody. Like not everybody's gonna like the song with the weekend. And it seems like the song would have been all right had they done it with another artist. Now, actually, the weekend song would have sounded a lot better if it was with SZA. That's all I'm gonna say. If SZA was on that song with the weekend, it would have probably popped. It would have probably popped. Astro World, is it better than Queen? I would say yes, yes. But this right now. This is the first listen. I'm gonna listen to it again, and certain songs, it might grow on me, or I might say, okay, I'm vibing off this. Because right now I don't know the name of all the songs. I know some of them that stuck. Like when I heard "Good Form," I thought I was listening to Barbie, not Barbie Teens, but I thought I was listening to Chung Lee all over again. And I was like, whoa, did this thing skip and go back to Chung Lee? Is this a Chung Lee remix? What was that? I had my charger in here. So I decided to come in here and chill with you guys live from the Betty room. Look what's up in there. My BB-8. You tell a chick you like Star Wars. Okay, they was kicking everybody off. Okay, we back. Yeah, they watching. Yeah, they watching this. They didn't like that. But like I was saying, you tell a chick you like Star Wars, and they think you like everything in Star Wars, right? So now, guess what they thought they were doing me a favor? I do like BB-8, but I wasn't trying to get a BB-8. I'm like, I'm on the dark side. Dark side. He ain't the dark side. So now when a chick got kids, they got something to play with. Now notice I said when a chick got kids. Said a chick got kids. No Charlemagne stuff going on over here. Look. Me and mommy finna go play wrestling in the room. Why don't you play with BB-8? Hey, on my One Crack News channel, don't forget to go check out the video I got, the interview from the other girl that was with her. She's on there talking about the Charlemagne thing. That's something crazy, ain't it? I got another surprise for y'all tonight. Told you, today's a busy, busy day. I got another surprise for y'all tonight. I hit y'all with the surprise there with old girl that was on the Star Report. Right? You got another surprise coming out. And you gonna see why I've been tired and what we really been working on. And you finna see it. I'm gonna give y'all a little sample on my page. Then I'm gonna go live over there. And when I go live over there, y'all gonna get the whole gist. Y'all get the whole gist. We gonna talk about it live. That way y'all can talk about it with us. So I'm gonna let the phone charge. And I'm gonna upload one part of it. And then I'm going over to the other page. Oh, you gonna want to say your donations for your super chat over there. I'm out. At least I thought I was out. Let me see.